Hi everyone, I am going to give you a quick tutorial on how to do a Screncast-o-matic recording, which is what I'm using now to record this. So it might be a little bit difficult because I'm trying to show you the technology I'm actually using, but we'll give it a shot here. So the first thing you want to do is go to the website Screncast-o-matic.com. You can see it here. It's Screncast-o-matic. It's a free recording software. You can do a pro that has more features and you can do a longer recording, but with the free one you can do up to 15 minutes, and it's a pretty good recording. I haven't used anything but the free for any of the videos that I've done. So you'll start recording. You'll create a login and you'll download the software. And so what it looks like, you will get an icon that looks like this over here. If you can see my, pull it over here towards the middle. You'll just get a desktop icon that you can use from then on. What Screncast-o-matic then does, you can see my picture down in the corner. You can either record yourself in the corner and the screen. It'll follow all your screen movements. You can record simply your screen or simply your face. So there we've just switched it to webcam, and if I go back I can switch it to only the screen if you don't want your picture in the bottom. So when you want to start then your recording, if you're doing a PowerPoint, I suggest going ahead and opening your PowerPoint presentation and letting it run behind the software that you're using to get started. That way you can just click on it and you'll be right there to start it. It does give you a countdown as you start to do it. Let me see if it'll let me, it may not let me show you what it does here because it's open. I'm going to go back to the website and show you kind of what it does, what it gives you. This little box here, when you click to record, this little box will pop up, and that's where you choose whether you want it to record the screen, a webcam, or both. If you don't have a webcam, obviously you're just going to record the screen. You'll need a headset or a microphone. You don't really need the headset with it, but you do need the microphone. It works better if it's a one that's attached to a headset. It's just a little bit clearer. You'll see it'll ask you to test to make sure you see that these bars right here light up so that it's attached to the microphone. You'll see how much time you have. 15 minutes is your max on the free. This is important if you have audio within your presentation, like a video clip. You can click it on so it'll pick up any audio that the computer gives, like a beep or anything. But if you don't want it to pick that up, you can mute it so that it won't ding if you get an email in the middle of a presentation or anything. Then you would click record, and you can see down here it'll start counting up on your time what you're recording, and you see that you won't be seeing it right now, but what I see is a pause button and a counter, a timer going up. So then when let me see if there's any good screenshots here of when you're done. So when I'm done with this, if you were doing a presentation, if you're going through a PowerPoint, you would simply talk through your slides, click through them just like you normally would, record what you want for each slide, and then there's a pause button that's in the bottom left corner of my screen. And when I'm done with that, I will click pause. You can also click pause if you just need to take a break, and you can then start recording again. But when you click pause, you'll have an option to say you're done and you're ready to save the material, or you can then start it back up if you need to. After you're done with that, you will get a preview screen where you can watch the video to make sure it does that, and then you'll have some options. You'll either be able to save the file to your computer, you can save it to Screncast-o-matic's platform, which is a little bit complicated, or you can save it to a YouTube screen or YouTube account, which is very easy to make. All you need is your email and everything. You also have the options to set it as a public, a private, or an unlisted account. Now remember though, if you're sharing it with a class, you will at least need to make it public so that they can view it for a while, and then you can take it down after that. You can name it, you can give it a title, you can add tags to it, just like you would any kind of photo or any kind of file that you would put on there. And then you click save file, upload file, and it'll take a few minutes. The longer the thing, and it has to compress everything, and it has to save it. If you save it to YouTube, it'll automatically put that in your video folder on your YouTube account. If you save it to your file to your computer, it'll automatically put that there. Then I'll show you what it looks like on my YouTube page. These are the ones that I have uploaded. And you can see the top one here says recording 26. That's because I didn't change the title. I can go back in and edit that at this time if I wanted to. But I just hold on to them here. And you can, of course, change all of the information about those videos on YouTube as well. You can take them down, put them up, whatever you want. And this is really easy. Then all you have to do is send somebody a link and they can go to that video and watch it. And it's a nice, quick way to share your information. It's not very difficult to use. Probably the biggest hurdle you will come up against is making sure that you have everything planned out as you get ready to go. Believe me when I say that most of the videos that are up here were not the first take. If you realize you're halfway through and you've messed something up, you just click the pause. You can scrap the whole thing at that point and start over. I've done that many times when I've gone through too fast, when I've decided I wanted to change like an order, when I've said something I didn't want to say or forgot to say something I needed to say. So it's a very easy recording program to use, and there's some minor editing that you can do with it, but not a lot unless you want to pay for the pro version. But most of the time, I have not needed anything on the pro version. I just wanted to be able to show the screen as I talked through something. So if you have any questions about using this, you can you can come see me at the library and I can help you get set up. I also have a couple of pair of headphones with microphones if you need to borrow that and use them in the library, that's fine. Or if you just need to ask some more questions about how to get started, I'd be happy to help you with that. Once again, it's Screencast is one word, S-C-R-E-E-N, cast, C-A-S-T, -o-matic.com. And they obviously, you can see they have tutorials and some things on there to help you get started on that as well. So that's it. Good luck on your final presentation, and let me know if you need any help. Thanks. Bye.